we are back, episode 71 of Journey to Million. You might be wondering what is going on. We're wondering the same.
Mid-rant.
What is going on? I don't know.
We are.
Yeah.
We have Jared. He's Jared's top.
I'm here. Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here I am.
Polo,
Look at
he's
me.
there.
Look at me. Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm here.
Yeah, and then we have Zack, who's also there.
Here, move your face back.
Already
That's
lagging
close to the
a little,
camera.
but
Yeah, there you go.
wow.
Trying here, dude.
Jared, the
How about I
camera
do
quality
this?
looks fantastic.
Hold on. How about I just do this? How about that?
Looks great. Perfect.
There you go.
There we go.
Awesome. So, how's everyone doing?
I'm okay.
I'm doing well. Have a big weekend. All three of us will be at a Brewer game and more. You two are golfing this weekend. So,
Mhm.
what's the opening line? Like, who's the favorite?
My handicap is 25.
There's no way.
Kidding.
So you're telling me you're shooting under 97? You're shooting 97.
97.
There's no way.
Wait,
You're going
all
one time
serious though.
At least.
Okay, so my handicap's like what? 45?
That sounds reasonable.
So, who do we think's winning?
Zach's winning.
Will it be close?
Eh?
It'll be within 5 or so, but Zach will win.
Zach's face when you said that.
Depends if there's other people there that we don't know.
Yeah.
And it's turning a PGA golfer when that happens.
Well, we'll be at the Brewer game. All three of us will be. So that'll be more fun. Sounds like, unless you guys are doing all 18. I heard should be a good time. Is that course relatively nice? I guess I'm not super familiar with it.
It's a nice course. Yeah, it's really nice.
Very nice.
There's one hole on the back nine.
Otherwise, football wise,
like 500.
you know what else has been nice?
Like
right, we're getting closer to the draft. Draft is in this month, everyone. In this month, it sounds like we already know who's going number one. Sounds like Panthers are like pretty safe, like pretty set on Bryce Young is at least what I've seen. I don't know if you guys have seen same.
Yeah, I think so.
So I mean that's also kind of nice knowing already where one of the quarterbacks is going in terms of dynasty leagues and plus overall football. We still have a lot of QBs left. I actually sent you both something before we recorded about Bijan being mocked at number 8. Do you guys see that?
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that.
Terrible. 808. Like,
what if my laptop boots back up? Then I'll join on my laptop. But
that works. Yeah, as you see, Jared's on his phone. Technical difficulties on that. Zach in the top right, also technical difficulties. Maybe more of internet difficulties is probably the better word. But
I got top-notch internet.
Sounds like it.
The Carroll University internet is complete 180 compared to this. So
I'm at like 50% on my laptop, so I mean it might be.
How's it charging that fast?
What, my laptop? No, it's not.
Oh, it's the update.
It's my update. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you said your laptop was dead. I was like, well,
no, that's not the reason. My laptop is at 100% actually.
Okay.
It's just not updated.
Good one.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think? I know you guys commented on it already, but the trade I pulled off today in the
Jared is a winner today.
So Caden reached out to me and he's like, so do you guys Kelsey thoughts? And I was like, I mean, what do you want to offer? He's like, well, I need a tight end. I feel like I can compete this year. Because he had Jawan Jennings as his tight end. And I was like, all right, I can listen to offers. And he's like, all right, well, I have Juju and Josh Jacobs on the table if you want that. And I was like, all right. So originally I said, I get your number 9 pick, first round, Juju and Josh Jacobs. and you get Kelsey and my second round pick this year.
Well, I like
And
that
he's-
trade for you too.
And he's like, that's what I offered him. And he's like, well, I can't really do that. I value for this first round pick this year really high. I mean, as he should. And I was like, okay. So how about you give me, because I will need a tight end, you give me Cole Kmet in that deal. So Jacobs, Kmet, and Juju, and I'll throw in a third round pick and Kelsey. And he agreed with it. And I was like, all right, that works. So
I'm the only thing with that trade where I was like, was Robert Tonyan going to Chicago.
mm-hmm.
Which, again, who knows what that means, right? But just with Tonyan's red zone history was kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
I still feel Komet's going to be pretty relevant, especially with chemistry now.
He did finish as tight end number 7 last year. I know that was without Tonyan, but like still, I mean, if Fields is throwing the ball, like we said last year, we harped on it last year. He's got to throw to someone, you know. I mean, he's got Claypool and now he's got Kmet. I mean, he's got to throw to someone. So I mean, he's going to get targets. He's going to get points. I mean, and I know Kelsey's obviously better, but you know, you can settle for Kmet for now.
Plus with Juju also, you know, I feel well, especially with Jacoby Myers leaving, he's going to probably fit nicely in that role. I mean, you're getting the probable wide receiver 1 with New England, barring a draft.
Yeah. So I was thinking, and Jacobs had a breakout year. Who's to say he doesn't do it again?
Oh yeah, I mean, like Jacobs, and that was his. Right? I mean, he's still got 25, 26. He's at.
Yeah, he's 25. The whole reason for the trade was because, I mean, he wants to win now. Caden did, and Kelsey's 33, so I mean, he's getting older. I had a lot of old people on my team, and I still do, but I traded with Zack earlier. I had to get a quarterback, so I traded Sanders. He gave me Stafford. There were some picks. I forgot all. This is
good trades for both parties.
Yeah.
You gotten younger this offseason.
I did. I traded Kelsey away. Now I got a lot of young pieces. My quarterback is hurt. Kyler Murray, he's coming back. He's like 25. So I'm getting a younger team, and I still feel like I can make playoffs this year and make a run at it. I still have Diggs, Eckler, Jacobs. I still got a solid team. So I'm happy with it.
I agree. I'm stuck right now with that number 2 pick. It's I'm totally fine drafting there, but I just want to, as I was explaining to Zach, I'm exploring offers.
I mean, I'm open to trading as long as you don't.
I'm not
expect like 5 firsts in return. Like
I'm not expecting 5 firsts. I think it's a pretty reasonable return. Zach? What do you think? Oh, he typed.
Is he muted or what?
Zach said, and I quote, "He's trying to hose someone from that pick."
Yeah,
I respectfully disagree.
Well, Drew, you are I mean, I don't know what your actually. I can't say that. I don't know what your price is for that number 2 pick. That's why I haven't reached out to you yet, because like I know it's going to be like Patrick Mahomes in 2 seconds or something. Like I don't have anything for you for that pick. Really.
Okay, well, I don't want 3+ first rounders. Zach says just likes the attention.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking 2 firsts, and preferably 2023 first and a second is kind of where the asking price is.
Well, I don't
first
have a 2023 first.
And that's where I would work in players, but I'm really looking for 2 firsts, a second. If the first is later enough or different years, I'm looking for a player with that.
How about this? I can make you an offer right now. I can give you my 2024 first.
Yeah.
I can give you Kieran Williams, Rams running back, 23 years old. He's, Cam Akers backup, which I think is fine. And Michael Thomas right now.
Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
What do you mean?
Offer decline. I've gotten better offers for it. All right. Well, again, it's the exploring process. And I'm totally fine drafting there. I have a good feeling I might land, and if it's not Bijan, it could be totally Bijan. Obviously, many think he's going to go 1-1, but in this league, the guy really needs a quarterback at 1-1. So it's like maybe Bijan falls. I mean, I'll take that chance. And plus, I might wait to trade because how we do the dice league, just for the audience sake, right? This rookie draft, we actually do. I want to do it together, right? And whether we can get 10 of the 12, 12 of the 12, want to have people together. And how we want to do it for those first few rounds actually is where people, if you want to trade the pick or shop it, you just you let me know, say, hey, I want to pause it. And I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're the commissioner. I don't really know how you do stuff like that, but I mean, I think that's a solid way to do it. It's
because I mean, otherwise we can do the long draft, which is again fine doing, but like
you're more into all those and specific stuff where you know better than I do what to do with all that stuff. So I mean, I'm just gonna take your word for it, and most of the time it works out.
Yeah, and hopefully this isn't a mess where people just start yelling at each other. I think Zach's gonna demand more for a pick or something.
See, I like trading with. I mean, Caden. I can trade with Caden. I can trade with Zack even. It's just Drew. I don't even offer you a trade just because it's. When I saw you wanted Jelani Woods and you wanted like 4 firsts, 2 seconds, and a third, like I'm not accepting that.
I don't recall it being that crazy, but
it was. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's okay. I've only traded with Jared a couple times. I've never traded with Zach in any dynasty league in any form.
And how many times did you trade with me when I was in the right mindset? Once.
Okay. Well, I'll sum up Zach's words. Zach's words are basically untradeable. He said he can't be traded with. So
can't be.
Okay. I can live with it. No, I want to talk about sleeper guys. Right, Journey Million theme perfectly. Sleeper updated their payout system. Listen to this. It is now a dynamic payout system. What that means is you have the over-unders for each line. So, for example, let's take Josh Jacobs rushing yards, right? We'll say it's 95. Let's say it's 95 and a half. Let's say it's something insane, right? There could be a payout. The payout now is adjusted based on over-under, where over might give you 1.88 times for your parlay.
Okay.
And under might give you 1.77 times or something. So like payouts are actually boosted now. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I've seen that before with like golf lines, but I've never seen it with like actual NFL lines where it would benefit me.
And it's not like, and I used an outrageous one. Let me give you let me throw a basketball one in here. So say Drew Holiday, 18 and a half points. Over under, and they're both like really close. It's like 1.66, 1.77. And I've seen both over 1.5. So theoretically, your 2-leg parlays could be over 3 now. So you're getting better payouts.
So say that there's a discounted player. Let's just use like Prize Picks for example, like Taco Tuesday. Say there's a discounted player. Can you take like the under on the discounted player for more? Would that be how that would work? Or like
I don't. They haven't done first discounted player. They're gonna do it with this tomorrow, I believe. Okay. So I'm intrigued to see how they do it with that because you bring a good point. You can also do double doubles, triple doubles. But the reason they added that dynamic payout is because obviously you're not going to take a triple double line when you could take a double double line. So it's going to boost it.
So if you take the over on a triple double, the chances that happen are really slim to none. So if it actually does happen,
so they're a booster. Yeah. So let's go back to football. I think they want to do like 100-yard game stuff. They want to start doing like big game boost stuff and with parlays. So it's actually going to be really powerful. Now you can, when we do our daily drafts here, we're actually going to be able to make them into like a parlay, and we'll be able to move them up and stuff. And even right for everyone, now you can kind of we'll be sharing our picks and stuff. We'll be able to actually capitalize on some bigger payouts. It'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Actually, that sounds interesting. A lot of fun.
Because
more money. Right? Take it from me. I just won a big bet yesterday. So.
Yeah, Jared was the 6-leg green. Also tomorrow, then $20 risk free probably.
Exactly. There goes Zack. Yeah, Flex Friday tomorrow.
You excited for Flex Friday? It's always right. You can't just stay on one app, right? You have to move around.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it because there'll be discounts on different apps, different times of the day, different times of the week.
The same day that I won yesterday, I put a FanDuel down for 25 cents, and I had Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis, Herb Jones. I had all these players had 50 plus. Every single one. I had 394 points or something, and I got 1,000. I won 75 cents. It's like
those are so competitive. Hi Zach, welcome back.
How else am I supposed to win money? No.
Where are you how? Where's the research on those plays? Were you just
Brunson? Obviously Brunson was out. Randall's still out.
That's how you got to do it.
I think Barrett was playing, so I took that. Giannis was out. Grayson Allen was out, so I took Holiday. I took Portis. So those were skill based, like I knew. But like Herb Jones, I needed someone, and it was value pick, so I just took him. I also had what else did I have? I had some other players that didn't do nearly as well as I wanted. Oh, OG Anunoby I had. What I did is I had my prize picks line that I thought would hit, and then I kind of took the same players that I had in that and put them on my FanDuel, and it somehow
I
worked.
feel good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'm more than ready to make my NFL DFS. I'm ready to take Kate Otten again. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We got draft, we got OTAs. I mean, we got some things to get out of the way, but the brunt of free agency is already, we're pretty much we're there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some guys left. OBJ, right? I mean, they're looking. Was he looking for like a 1 year, $15 million deal?
Yeah. I mean, a team's gonna pay him. I'm sure. He lowered it a lot, right? Wasn't it a lot more than that earlier? Maybe not, but either way,
Yeah.
I think someone's got to pay him.
He'll probably get the 15, like get around there. I don't know if he'll get that just based on injury now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm monitoring that, but I'm also monitoring Dolphins tight end situation. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Can I make my bold take and say Mike Gesicki bottom 5 tight end this year? Like, can I do that?
Yeah. Who's he? He's not even with
No. I don't even know where he is anymore.
Zach. Where did Gesicki sign?
Everything's
Patriots,
loading on
thank
my
you.
laptop except for my mail.
Yeah, Patriots love the committee stuff too, so that's gonna be like no bueno.
Mm-hmm. Everything is loading except for my mail, my where I get my messages from.
Unfortunate. No, your phone actually sounds great. I have no issue. I think like
could be better
for people watching. You could tell the camera tell the
Yeah.
camera quality is a lot better on
Mm-hmm.
that fancy phone. What phone is it?
iPhone 12.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, do we have any games for today or no?
Well, the Game Master.
That's what I'm saying. It might be hard to do if he's.
Well, I always have my over under games. I'm like I like doing like the more betting style games. Zach likes to make the other ones.
Yeah,
So.
I mean special occasion, Easter. I mean Wi-Fi's not the best.
No, I get it.
But we can take a week off of games if you don't want to lose again.
Totally fine. Well, and Jared, I always like doing the over under ones with you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. This actually might be the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
Can we keep this? See, okay. How you doing, Zach?
Can you hear me now?
Hey.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta get the react out.
Whoa. Don't crash his Wi-Fi. now.
I sound terrible. Do I sound terrible or?
You're fine. Just leave.
Hear myself.
Leave on your other device.
Tricky.
We can hear a little bit echo. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I'm in a room that's closed off, so I
Um,
can hear myself talking in my headphones because my headphones are connected to my computer.
Then leave your computer. Oh wait, you need it for the audio. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I could just connect my headphones to my phone, but
so now he can't hear us, can he? Can you hear us, Zach?
yeah, it's still up on my laptop.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
So I now this should be good because now if you talk, can you hear yourself still?
Yes.
Whatever. It's
I
fine.
can hear the whole broadcast.
Okay.
My talking is going through my phone.
I was trying, but I
my
moved
sound
it.
is coming from my laptop.
Yeah, I hid you on screen, so I don't know if that helped.
We're fine.
Zach B2. Okay. Zach, did you hear what I said about Sleeper though? The cool dynamic payout system?
Yeah, I've heard everything.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it?
But I heard it.
No, but what I was saying is they're gonna offer boosts for like big games and stuff. You might be able to bet on like 100-yard games, 100 like all-purpose yard games or something.
I don't like that.
Like total yards, but you get a boosted payout in return. It's not
But
just
the thing
gonna be
is,
like a leg.
if you take the unders, then you're only going to win a certain amount of payout.
Yeah, yes, but it offers a lot more like flexibility that we've never had in DFS because we know the issues that it's been with like sports books and whatnot. But this offers like a lot more for
off topic. I took my first no-run first inning today.
No, hold on. Wait, which one? Was it the Strider one?
It was Braves and
Yep, it was Strider.
Padres.
Yep,
Yeah,
Strider, Snell.
And Snell are allowed to run. 0 for 1 on the year for that, but whatever.
That's your first mistake. Zach, do you know what that is?
The no-run first inning, yeah.
Yeah, 6 outs of sweating.
Never take it. Like actually,
At the Brewer
never
game,
do
Jared, please do it. Do it at the
Yeah.
Brewer game.
Yeah. I will. No, I'm probably gonna take Eric Lauer's strikeouts because I just like watching bets hit. As I was sitting at the Bucks game, and as soon as Drew Holiday came down, he came back in with like 7 minutes left. He got a steal and an assist, and that iced the bet for me. I was like, okay, there it is. I watched myself win that much money. I was like, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I sent you 6 green light emojis for a 6-leg win.
I also have a 5-leg win. It was a 6-leg win, but Bogdanovich got DNP'd, so it's another 250.
Oh, nice.
But it's for the full season or half season, second half of the season, NBA. So I've been winning lately. It's nice.
We're waiting for more NFL futures. That's really what we're waiting on.
I'm waiting a few months before I do those.
No, value. What, Zach, what'd you get Garrett Wilson at?
I haven't placed anything.
No, I'm saying last year when you got him.
But
It's $850.
Yeah.
But Drew, if you Orlando Arcia hit a walk-off. If you if you bet now and someone gets hurt, you're just, what are you supposed to do?
Oh, well, no. I'm talking more like right after the draft. After the draft is like the best time right there.
Yeah.
You can get like if you speculate or if you hear the right things, the right time, it's a pretty good time. So
Gonna have a bad time.
just saying.
Yeah, I might look into it soon, but I mean, I like full season bets now. I really do. I did some MLB ones, and they're going okay, but Yelich still hasn't had a home run yet, and Tellez only has one. But football,
The young guys.
yeah,
I
know,
crazy.
Yeah.
Zach, about the league you joined recently. I gotta ask about the crazy trade again. Like, so for like context, right? It's the 32 teams. You take over a team. You gotta make some moves. Salary cap.
Yeah, so there's a $185 million salary cap. You get every position. So you get 3 IDP, 3 defensive backs, 3 linebackers, 2 defensive line, and then you get 2 flex, a tight end, 2 receivers, 1 running back, 1 quarterback, and you get $185 million salary cap, and then the contract that they have in the actual NFL, that's the amount you use for your salary cap number. So we're not making any contracts. We just use the ones they have in the NFL.
Oh, you're not gonna call it me? Okay. No,
Jared,
I
do you have any questions?
was gonna be like a student in class, but my question was really with the hard cap. How is that accounted for? Like, is it that or like with restructuring? How does that all balance out?
We just use whatever the player's salary cap is for the year.
Okay, that makes sense. So that could theoretically change in a little bit when they restructure, right?
Yeah, so it gets checked throughout the off season. So it just started, and we had before were able to make any trades, we had to get our cap space checked off, and now the weekend before the season starts, we're gonna have to get our cap space checked again.
Cool. What are the penalties? So I'm in a baseball one. Like I told you, it's crazy. Like there's 20 teams. What like firm 200 mil salary cap? You can't go over it. So like they just don't let you make any moves.
You can't go over it.
I didn't know if there's penalties. Like draft picks they take away or whatnot.
No, you just the trade won't be sent through.
Okay.
Or you'll be like
then it's FAB, right?
Zach, how much is there an entry fee for the 32 team dynasty?
No, it's just a free league.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because I don't want to have to
Sounds
worry
fun.
about a team I don't really care about.
What do you mean? Jared, it's like it's like Madden. It's like a Madden rebuild, but better.
Yeah, but with every other league, why would I pay attention to my free league when I have a $60 league that I need to update every week? You know,
Jared, some people enjoy fantasy sports without money.
Oh, I do too. Believe me, winning money just adds to it.
For
Why eat ice cream when you can have ice cream sundae? You know, like
what? That's a terrible analogy.
why eat pizza when you can have pepperonis on the pizza?
Okay, you can't use the food ones. You just eat corn dogs and hot dogs. That doesn't work.
Okay, perfect. Why eat a hot dog when you can eat a corn dog? There you go.
No, we can't,
dogs are better.
Why eat a hot
None
dog?
of these are all these are invalid. All I'm saying is the concept that one is Jared, you couldn't even do an entry fee in a league like that because someone's gonna get the Texans. Nobody's gonna want to do an entry fee and pay for the Texans for a year. You kidding me? You know you're not gonna win. Like
the one team, there's two teams right now that don't have an owner. One of them is, I don't know. There's three. One of them is the Rams. One of them is the Eagles. And
What?
Yeah, well, the Eagles did have an owner, and then they made a few trades, and now like every owner that joins and takes the Eagles goes like psycho and gets kicked out. he just starts a bunch of fights.
Do you guys just use 3 times now? Sleeper?
Yes.
Okay. See that's a nice thing because again, my league like this is on fan tracks, and again, like the salary numbers are calculated based on player performance and all these factors. It's so and then you bid. But what happens is we have to use 3 different forms of communication because Fantrax's app is not as user friendly as Sleepers. So we have to use Slack to communicate with each other, and then we also have to use on top of that a forum to do the bidding because Fantrax doesn't have an actual bidding thing that works for what we do.
That's not worth it.
So we have to use 3 platforms for one league, 3 different apps, and they wanted to do they wanted to look at 4. I was trying to get it down to 2, but like they bring up great points. Fantrax isn't accessible enough to even make 2 possible.
So translate it over to Sleeper.
No, Sleeper doesn't have baseball. So this is baseball talking.
Well, that should tell you something.
They need baseball on there.
No, that tells me that fantasy baseball sucks.
Is that what
Yahoo's
it tells
nice.
you?
No, really, Yahoo's nice.
Yeah.
Drew, I forgot about my team this week for fantasy baseball, and now I'm kind of struggling.
It's week 1. Season's over.
Do I have the lowest amount of points? Oh no, I don't. Robert does. Yeah. I'm pretty low though. Well, it doesn't help that what's his name? Chris Bassett puts up -30 fantasy points.
The season's over, Jared.
It is
-30.
Yeah, he had -30 exactly. He had 9 earned runs in 5 innings.
Wow.
Yeah, is that funny, Zach?
It is.
That is.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have like 3 days. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm only down by 150.
Okay, you could do it. Only 4 ads this year per week.
Yeah, I know. I already added 2 because Terang and then pitcher.
Was it Fab, by the way?
For free agency, yeah.
See, I like that. I like that for waivers. And like, how do you have to take into account their cap hit too when you pick them up, right? It's all done through Spock Track.
It's through Over the Cap.
Is it similar? Let me look it up.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just I like Spot Track's website a lot better, but yeah, it's the same information.
Well, again, for you listeners, there's 3 spots left, so Over the Cap. Wow. This is not user friendly at all.
Yeah. But so I acquired Derwin James, I acquired Jaquan Brisker. I got him for
big acquisitions here.
Okay, Jared, you got to understand the scoring here. The 2 most valuable positions are linebacker and safeties that make a lot of tackles. Derwin James averaged almost 30 last year.
Okay.
So
average 30 points per game?
Almost. It was like high 20s.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like so Fred Warner averaged, I think it was like low 30s, like 32, 33.
Yeah.
It's not crazy for a linebacker to have a 50-point week.
If only Shaq Leonard was playing, he would average like 75.
With like how does that compare like running back and like receivers? They end up being more valuable than like a running back or receiver, right? Because
Yeah. So it's like linebacker, then safeties, then like probably quarterback, and then
it's 6 point, isn't it? Yeah, it's 6 point per
6 point.
passing.
Yeah.
I was looking at scoring with Zach a little bit. Tight end premium also, which on top of it's icing on the cake.
They're worthless though. A good tight end week is like 15 points. A good linebacker week is 50.
How are they
It's
going to balance that? Like, I'm not
it's
trying
not
to be
balanced.
that guy to say you need to balance it, but you
That's why
like probably
defensive linemen, unless you have like a 3-sack game with 4 or 5 tackles, or whatever, it's like a 45-point week. So that's why like defensive linemen aren't that valuable. And I traded Aiden Hutchinson for 3 first-rounders.
3 firsts for Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, so like people don't understand the positional value with the scoring.
Wow.
Between
crazy,
Hutchinson and Amon-Ra, I got 6 first-round picks.
is there? Who are you looking at then with I mean, because now with the draft, you're looking at defensive guys too. You're looking at linebackers most likely and safeties.
Well, I got 1.6 and 118. I'm thinking with 1.6, hopefully either probably receiver or maybe Bijan if he's there.
Bijan, it's yeah.
I have Fields, so I'm not worried about quarterback.
But super flex, is it not?
No.
Zach,
30 super flex?
Do you have the 4th pick?
No, I'm the line, so I have 6 and 18 right now.
Well,
but I have a trade that might go through for it's Patrick Queen for the 18th pick.
Okay.
I'm not like that for you too. But I'm wondering, like Will Anderson, like where do you think his kind of value is in the league like that?
He's a defensive lineman, so
edge. I mean, like and it depends how he's used.
well,
Speaking of Will Anderson,
but
after you're done,
you like defensive guys, all the IDP positions, all linebackers, all the defensive back spots, you and guys that might get 10 tackles a game.
About Will Anderson, so I saw something going around, not really fantasy relevant, but I saw something that the Colts might actually trade for Lamar and then draft Will Anderson. And here's my thing: I think that as long as we keep our number 4 this year, I mean, I would be fine with getting Lamar. It would still be stupid, but I would be fine with getting him as long as we still get our 4 and we draft someone like Anderson. Or even like I mean, we don't need a running back, so we wouldn't take one there. But like, a solid defensive player, someone that could help our team in places we need it. Like not like lineman. Like we don't really need Will Anderson that much, but since he's rated so high, like he could only help our team. And at this point, like we need whoever we can get. So say we trade for what?
What would you give up for Lamar then?
So what I'm actually hoping, and I shouldn't say keep number 4 because that's a lie. I kind of want. If this would happen, that's all speculation. Like if we get Lamar, we would give up our number 4, but we'd get their first round pick at like what, 13, 12, whatever they have. I don't know what number they have, but someone can look. What are they?
Mid to late teens.
Yeah, somewhere like that. So say we we trade number 4, we get that, they get Lamar, and then we get Lamar, and then we'd trade like a future like first and a second or something. Like something. We'd have to give up a decent amount, but.
At that point, why don't you just trade up to number 1?
Yeah.
See, but then, that's what I'm saying.
It was a 22.
Yeah, I'm saying if it happens, like, that better be what goes with it. Like, if we get Lamar, we better still maintain a first-round pick this year, or we can get someone that where actually matters. Like, that can actually help us, That's my thoughts. I don't think we should trade for him. But, I mean, everything's looking like... I mean, Jim Irsay just said today that he wants to draft a quarterback. So, I mean, kind of...
Probably should have traded up for that.
Still time. I mean, there's still... The Titans are going for number 3 right now. Why don't we just go for number 3? We can still get...
Haven't we had this argument about how they should have traded up for like 3 months?
No, Zach said trade up to number 1 and get your guy. I'm like, no,
That's
don't trade up to number 1. No, they should not have.
We've had this argument almost every week, yes. But
they should not. It would have been
No,
stupid to do.
it's actually crazy. It's 3 weeks away. I mean, I knew I said a few weeks, but actually exactly 3 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
So
they got about 3 weeks to decide what they're doing, and apparently we met with Will Levis today. Not looking forward to that. I don't think that's
really,
yeah.
Who are you guys most interested in seeing where they go?
I want
Anthony
to
Richardson.
know AR-15. I want to know where he goes. I really want to know.
Richardson, Bijan at 2 for me, and then number 3. Hold on. Actually, unless anyone else has theirs.
Smith and Jigba.
Nah. I think he'll do well. I changed on how I think he's gonna do. I think he'll do well wherever he goes.
Yeah, like a month ago, Drew was saying that
All right, I might as well
terrible.
just
And he's gonna make it in the NFL, and now he's like, yeah, he's wide receiver 1.
Well, yeah, he is number 1. Probably
Look,
he probably is
couple
number 1.
players.
Right?
I could have a change. I have a change of thought.
Wait, is
I think that's completely allowed. And
who's top 3 receivers right now?
In the draft,
Yeah, Jigba,
Johnston, Njigba, and
Addison over Addison over Johnston.
then who else? Just those 3?
Well, those are top 3. Are you
Who
wanting
said
like
top
Zay
3?
Flowers? Zay Flowers is wide receiver
Josh
4.
Downs. Josh Downs is up there.
I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
And I like, I think Flowers, him along
Next
with
year's receiver class will be heavy.
Who besides Marvin Jones? Not
Marvin
Marvin
Jones?
with
Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison, Hyatt, right? Isn't he in next year's?
He's this class.
He is this class? Okay, that's what I was asking. Did he really fall that far?
Yeah, he's the wide receiver like 6, 5, 6.
Okay.
he's like
Okay.
probably end of first round now, and he could be those guys who gets pushed up early 20s.
See, what I saw from him it was Tennessee. What I saw from him there, I thought, that's
Yeah,
be top
the
receiver.
big knock on him is that his route running isn't great. So besides his speed, he really doesn't have a whole lot. Like that's a knock on him. He can't run the short, shallow, intermediate routes.
Okay. Never mind then. Maybe there is only like a few next year. Maybe this is the year that
Is it?
there's more.
Next year QB class is going to be trading's going to be crazy.
QB class, you said?
Yeah, between
Caleb Williams and
Drake May.
Drake May.
Just think about the teams that are going to have the high picks. Most of them are getting quarterbacks this year. Or have them.
And Panthers, yeah.
And things can change too.
Texans.
Yeah.
The Bears are probably going to be bad. The Cardinals are probably going to be bad. Like they all have a
Colts
quarterback.
will be bad.
Yeah. Colts will be top.
Colts
They'll win the Super Bowl. They'll get the 32nd pick in the draft.
Come on.
Because they'll win.
No, I'm wondering about the tight end position in this draft. Because there's actually there's probably maybe 3 tight ends who go first round, right?
No.
See, I was thinking that before I traded with Caden, because I was saying, okay, what tight end's going early, and I didn't really see many that I could,
it'll be
trust.
Michael Mayer, and then it'll be Dalton Kincaid, right? Kincaid, I think.
Well, I was thinking out of Iowa.
Right? Iowa's tight end central. So, I mean, yeah.
He's not going first round, though.
No.
Only one tight end's going first round.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mayer?
Probably Mayer, yeah.
Only one, you think?
Yeah.
You don't think those other guys have a shot even?
Well, what team needs tight ends?
Kincaid?
What team would draft a
Mayer and Kincaid, maybe.
So potentially 2.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a decent. I mean, I know it's 2 out of 32, but
I doubt that even 2 go.
It'll be 1, I think.
Okay.
What teams need a tight end, and who's going to waste a first-round pick on a tight end?
If Packers get 13 from the Jets for Rodgers, I think they might be getting one on one of those picks.
They take Mayer.
Maybe.
They need a tight end. I mean,
Mercedes Lewis isn't going to do it for you, or what?
No, Packers needless number 1 tight end. I mean,
Guara.
Packers have never had a good tight end though since Jermichael Finley.
Jimmy Graham. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was 30.
He was not the Jimmy Graham.
Martellus Bennett.
when
Okay.
he was like
No.
35.
Well, yeah, but they were good players until they went to the Packers, and then the
Yeah, they got
Packers
good
don't
vets.
know
They
how
got
to
Cook. They
they
got
don't know
Jared
how to
Cook.
use
I
tight
mean,
ends. That's the thing. It's not that they haven't had good tight ends; they just don't really know how to utilize them. Tunyon had 13
Tunyon
touchdowns
was
that 1 year. You know,
yeah.
like
So what do you mean he wasn't utilized right? He had
well, the
13
next year he
touchdowns.
got hurt, and then he doesn't get the ball ever.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Okay, but last year he wasn't hurt last year.
Oh, last year's a point where they didn't use tight ends in general.
They never use tight ends. They get Jimmy Graham from where? The Seahawks did he come from? And he was looking amazing, almost
He
a
was
Pro
washed.
Bowler. He was not washed. He was almost a Pro Bowler the year before. You get that huge trade in the offseason,
Stone
and they
hands.
barely use him. Martellus Bennett came over. He looked good. He looked like he could be used, and they just avoided him. Never used him. Jared Cook was
and
good. They used Jared Cook.
To your point, they could go and get one of these guys we mentioned. If they fall, right, they could probably get a tight end late second, let alone third, fourth round.
So who are you hoping the Packers get? Assuming they have 13 and 15.
They need a defensive lineman. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Someone that can stop the run. Someone.
Like Brian Brees or
Someone. I don't care who it is, as long as he can stop a run. That's all they need.
But the problem is there a lot of guys who are gonna like go in that like mid-tier D line. Like, I mean, like
Sure.
Brees is one guy.
It'll be
But-
Brian Brees, the Pittsburgh guy.
Kalahai Kancey.
Yeah, he might be
Sure.
there. He's a D tackle though, so they already have Clark and Wyatt, so probably don't need him.
Their defense is great. They just need run stoppers. That's all they need is a front.
I
I
think that's a scheme.
Where's Miles Murphy gonna go to? Another guy.
He'll probably be in that teen range somewhere.
So he's another guy who could be.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what the Colts actually need.
a lot.
A lot.
Not a lot. I mean,
Jeff Saturday.
They got their coach. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Running back, good. Receivers, I mean, Pittman and Pierce are solid. They could be better, but we're not getting that better now. That's who we're going with. But that's who we're going with. So our defense, healthy defense. I mean, Buckner, Leonard, solid right there.
They're gonna get a corner.
Solid. I mean, we have maybe. I mean, we got Kwity Paye, we got Kenny Moore. We have a solid defense. We really do. Our defense is not the problem. I mean, we lost Stephon Gilmore. We lost Bobby Okereke. Those are two.
Well, you probably
bad
want some
losses.
more. I know the offensive line's historically been great, Jared, but they're gonna probably get right. They're probably gonna take the quarterback at 4, my opinion, and then they're gonna go and they're gonna get those offensive linemen. They're gonna get some guys right to fill in because I mean depth has been is probably not the best, right? And then
it's not.
also going cornerback, some depth there.
Yeah, that's what happened though. Like the last 5 years, we drafted offensive line. We drafted to make sure that offensive line was great ever since 2018, and we've been a good team. 2018 was last year of Luck's career. We lost to the Bills in the playoffs. So I mean, we were like not Bills, the Titans. I don't know, whatever. But the year after Luck retires, Brissett, we still had a solid line. We still won like 7-8 games. Then Phillip Rivers comes in. We win 11 games with a solid offensive line. Then Carson Wentz is there. He's the reason we didn't win more than 9 games, but our offensive line held up. Now we have Matt Ryan, who obviously a terrible year, but our offensive line was terrible. We win 4 games. We've always had a solid offensive line. So if we
I'm saying.
sustain that offensive line, just get it back to what it was in 2018 and Luck's career, and we're fine. We'd be perfect if we had that offensive line.
And it's probably going to be Skoronski as the top lineman, right? And he's out of Northwestern. That's the guy they've been because he's tackled, right?
The guy from Ohio State,
Paris Johnson.
Once again, it depends what we do with number 4.
Yeah, we get it.
My phone's about to die.
Yeah, and again, anyone have anything else here? Again, at J2M Football on TikTok, at Drew Sports Crew, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well.
Next week will be better. We'll have our recording is back.
And as we mentioned, Easter comes around. Some different setups. People going home. Jared had Comm Week, Communications Week. Had a banquet today. Won some awards.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
that's what happened with us, and we'll be at a brew game Saturday, so we'll have a lot of fun, and that's all we got here. We'll keep you all posted on our trades and me trading out of number 2 and getting what I'm asking for. So
Nah, never.
thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, the Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.